Greetings, devoted fans of Days of Our Lives. Welcome back to the electrifying pages of TV Days Drama Digest, where we dive headfirst into the turbulent waters of Salem's most captivating sagas. The week of August 4th, 2025, promises a whirlwind of emotions, shocking betrayals, and tantalizing mysteries that will leave you glued to your screens. From courtroom chaos to forbidden kisses and whispers of a DiMera resurrection, Salem is a powder keg ready to explode. So, buckle up as we unravel the intricate threads of drama weaving through this iconic town, painting a vivid picture of the heartbreak, passion, and intrigue awaiting us. If you're craving every juicy detail, make sure to catch our exclusive video breakdown for an even deeper dive into the chaos. A courtroom clash. EJ's desperate gambit. The hallowed halls of Salem's courthouse are no stranger to drama, but this week, they're set to become a battlefield of epic proportions. EJ DiMera, the suave and calculating patriarch of the DiMera dynasty, is pulling out all the stops to protect his son from the cold grip of justice. Picture this. The courtroom is packed, the air thick with anticipation, as EJ strides in, his tailored suit as sharp as his resolve. His son's future hangs in the balance, and EJ is ready to play dirty. In a move that sends shockwaves through the room, he demands the judge dismiss the case entirely, citing a jaw-dropping conflict of interest that threatens to upend the entire trial. The bombshell? EJ reveals a clandestine romantic entanglement between the judge and none other than Belle Black, the fierce and fiery attorney whose heart has always been a battleground of its own. Belle, standing at the defense table, feels the ground shift beneath her as EJ's words land like a thunderclap. Her eyes widen, her breath catches, and the courtroom falls into a stunned silence. The revelation is a dagger to her professional reputation and personal life, leaving her reeling. Will the judge recuse themselves, or will EJ's gambit backfire, dragging Belle into a scandal that could tarnish her forever? The stakes couldn't be higher, and the fallout promises to be explosive. Will EJ's desperate ploy save his son, or will it ignite a firestorm that consumes them all? As the gavel looms, ready to seal the fate of this trial, whispers ripple through Salem. Some see EJ's move as a masterstroke of legal strategy, while others view it as a reckless act of a father pushed to the brink. Belle, caught in the crossfire, must navigate the wreckage of her reputation while grappling with the ghosts of her past with EJ. The chemistry between them, once a smoldering flame, now threatens to burn everything to the ground. Will she confront EJ, or will she turn her focus to salvaging her case and her dignity? One thing is certain. In Salem, no secret stays buried for long, and this courtroom drama is only the beginning. A kiss that shatters hearts. Gabby, Xander, Sarah, and Brady's tangled web. If you thought the courthouse was the only place for high-stakes drama, think again. Over at the Kiriaki's mansion, a single kiss is about to set off a chain reaction of jealousy, betrayal, and raw emotion. Gabby Hernandez, with her signature blend of charm and audacity, finds herself in a moment of reckless passion with Xander Kiriakis, the brooding bad boy who's never met a rule he didn't want to break. The air crackles with electricity as their lips meet, a forbidden spark that neither can resist. But fate, ever the cruel puppeteer in Salem, has other plans. Enter Sarah Horton and Brady Black, who walk in at the precise moment of the kiss, their eyes widening in disbelief. The room freezes, time itself seeming to hold its breath as the weight of the moment crashes over them. Sarah, Xander's ex-wife, feels a familiar pang in her chest, a mix of fury and lingering love that she's tried so hard to bury. Xander, for all his bravado, is caught off guard, his eyes locking with Sarah's in a silent plea for understanding. But Sarah is done playing the victim. In a move that's equal parts defiance and desperation, she turns to Brady, her own heart pounding, and pulls him into a searing kiss right in front of Xander and Gabby. The room erupts into chaos. Xander's jaw tightens, his fists clenching as he watches Sarah with Brady, the man he's always seen as a rival. Gabby, never one to back down, smirks, but there's a flicker of unease in her eyes. She knows she's just lit a match in a room full of dynamite. Sarah's bold declaration, "I can do whatever I want, just like you," rings out, a challenge to Xander that cuts deeper than any blade. The truth is undeniable. Despite their divorce, the embers of their love still burn, hidden beneath layers of hurt and pride. This tangled quartet is a ticking time bomb. Sarah and Xander's history is a saga of passion and pain, their divorce a wound that never fully healed. Brady, still nursing his own scars from past loves, finds himself caught in Sarah's orbit, unsure if he's a pawn in her game or something more. And Gabby? She thrives on chaos, but even she might not be prepared for the fallout of this impulsive kiss. Will Sarah and Xander admit their lingering feelings, or will their pride drive them further apart? Can Brady and Gabby navigate the wreckage, or will they be consumed by the flames of jealousy? One thing is clear. In Salem, a kiss is never just a kiss, and this one will have consequences that ripple through the town for weeks to come. A mother's joy, Marlena and Sammy's heartfelt reunion amid the chaos and betrayal, a moment of pure, unadulterated joy lights up Salem. Dr. Marlena Evans, the town's beloved psychiatrist and pillar of strength, is about to experience a reunion that will warm even the coldest hearts. Her daughter, Sammy Brady, the tempestuous firecracker who's left a trail of drama in her wake, returns to Salem after a long absence. The moment they see each other, time seems to rewind, and the years of separation melt away in a flood of tears and laughter. Picture the scene. Marlena's office, a sanctuary of calm amidst Salem storms, is bathed in soft light as Sammy bursts through the door, her energy as infectious as ever. Marlena's face lights up, her eyes brimming with tears as she wraps her arms around her daughter. "I've missed you so much," she whispers, her voice thick with emotion. Sammy, for all her bravado, softens in her mother's embrace, the weight of her adventures and missteps momentarily forgotten. It's a rare, unguarded moment for both women, a reminder of the unbreakable bond that ties them together, no matter how far Sammy roams. Their reunion is a balm for Marlena's soul, a beacon of hope in a town where darkness often looms. As they sit together, sharing stories of Sammy's travels and Marlena's steadfast presence in Salem, the love between them is palpable. But this is Salem, and even the sweetest moments carry a hint of foreboding. Sammy's return is never without purpose, and whispers of her past schemes linger in the air. Will her presence bring healing, or will it stir up new conflicts? For now, Marlena basks in the joy of having her daughter back, but in Salem, happiness is often a fleeting guest. The DiMera enigma, is Stefano alive? And then, there's the twist that no one saw coming, a rumor so wild, so unthinkable, that it threatens to rewrite the very fabric of Salem. Stefano DiMera, the infamous patriarch whose shadow has loomed over the town for decades, might still be alive. The mere whisper of his name sends shivers down spines, and this week, those whispers grow louder, fueled by cryptic clues and sly smiles. It begins with Anna DiMera, whose intuition has always been sharper than a blade. She notices something off about her husband, Tony, whose sly grin hints at secrets he's not ready to share. The tension builds as Susan Banks, ever the eccentric, insists with unwavering certainty that Stefano is still among the living. Her words, dismissed by some as the ravings of a quirky mind, carry a chilling weight. Could it be true? Could the Phoenix, the man who's cheated death time and again, have risen once more? The DiMera mansion, a Gothic fortress of secrets, becomes the epicenter of this mystery. Strange occurrences, flickering lights, misplaced objects, and cryptic messages set everyone on edge. Anna's heart races as she pieces together the clues, her mind torn between fear and fascination. Tony's evasive answers only deepen her suspicion, and Susan's cryptic warnings echo in her ears. The town buzzes with speculation, each resident wondering what Stefano's return would mean. Is he lurking in the shadows, orchestrating chaos as only he can? Or is this another DiMera scheme, designed to keep Salem on edge? The possibility of Stefano's survival is a spark in a tinderbox, threatening to ignite old rivalries and unearth buried secrets. The DiMeras have always been a force of nature in Salem, and Stefano's legacy is a labyrinth of power and betrayal. If he's alive, the consequences will be seismic, shaking the foundations of every family in town. Anna, Tony, and Susan are at the heart of this enigma, but the truth remains elusive, hidden behind a veil of deception. One thing is certain. In Salem, nothing is ever as it seems, and the specter of Stefano DiMera is a reminder that the past is never truly dead. The storm ahead as the week of August 4th dawns. Salem is a cauldron of emotions, secrets, and surprises. From EJ's courtroom gambit to Gabby and Xander's explosive kiss, Sarah and Brady's retaliatory passion, Marlena and Sammy's heartfelt reunion, and the chilling possibility of Stefano's return, the town is teetering on the edge of chaos. Every glance, every word, every touch is laden with meaning, and the residents of Salem are caught in a web of their own making. Will EJ's risky move save his son, or will it destroy Belle's career and rekindle their volatile past? Can Sarah and Xander find their way back to each other, or will their pride and new entanglements tear them apart for good? Will Marlena and Sammy's reunion bring peace, or is Sammy's return a harbinger of more drama? And what if Stefano has the phoenix truly risen, or is this another DiMera illusion designed to keep Salem in its grip? These are the stories that will unfold in the days ahead, each one a thread in the rich tapestry of days of our lives. The drama is unrelenting, the stakes are sky-high, and the heart of Salem beats with a rhythm that's both thrilling and terrifying. We hope you enjoyed it and look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe TV Days Drama Digest for more updates on Days of Our Lives.